Alright, is this on? Looks like it's on. Okay, hello, welcome. Since my live stream for Pokemon Dynamax Adventures isn't going to happen today, we are doing this. It's a bit different from usual, and it's just about leveling up my ninja, so let's see how far we can get her up. And if anyone pops in, welcome. Don't know if you've played this game, but if you haven't, welcome either way. Oh no, I moved the wrong window. Oh yeah, so what's happening here is that this is what they call mobbing. We mob up the monsters and then we drop a big kind of proverbial holy bomb on them. And that's how we deal with them. So that's what we're doing like right now. And it's how I've been leveling this ninja up, so... The fun fact about this ninja is, well, she's been like level 98 for such a long time. Like, at least 4 years? So we've started at 68% and we need to get up to 100. Level 99 is the cap, so that's where we're heading to. So there's one problem with this plan, and we don't want to run into what they call the MVP. And that would be the Dark Lord. So we definitely don't want to run into that one. Alright, so just give me a moment, I gotta double check something. And yeah, so this video has no thumbnail because I didn't have time to make one. Choosing this game was, well, it was very random. It was like, okay, I suddenly have a vacancy in a slot, so what do I want to do? And I just chose this game because it'd been on my mind. And well, now that it's been on my mind, I'm actually just gonna make one stream of it. It's an old game, I know that. And old games aren't all that popular, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's where we are. And we'll go check on the ninja's health points just to see where it's at. $64.2. Okay, that's where we're at apparently. 64.2. I was wrong about the 68%. But the text is so small. Yeah. Welcome in, Webcatcher. Okay, so let's get back into the right window. It's an old online RPG from 2002, so it's 24 years old. The main issue I have with it is that because the text is so small and, you know, it doesn't really scale up to modern resolutions, it's kind of hard to read some of the information, like how much percent you have, etc. It's just a bit tough. So the character behind me is my level 98 ninja, and she's been that way for about 4 years. And she's just an auto follow, so she'll follow me around. And my job is as the main attacker to level it up. This is what they call leeching. So I'm leeching my own character. I just have to make sure she doesn't die. Hey there, Kitty. Let me drop you a link. I'm pretty sure I added that command last time. Hey, we got it. I added it. How you doing there, Kitty? Hey, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Okay, so if you're curious, here's my equipment window. As you can see, it's kind of a bit small because it's hard to read the text. But, okay, God, did I miss this? Nah, well, we played this game to dirt once upon a time. Yeah, I used to play this so much. I had a lot of friends who played this and they just aren't around anymore, so that's just how it is. You know, people move on. Okay, so I'm running your standard instant cast priest setup. So we have the Divine Cross, we have the Monsoon Muffler, the Eggy Rush shoes is optional, but I wanted increased mana regeneration. We have the Rosary, and we have the Spiritual Ring. And my most favourite part about my equipment is the slotted sunglasses with the Mistress card. So that means I get to spam as much gem magic as I want to, so that's pretty cool. Yes, that's what we're here for. We're going to leech this little ninja up to level 99. Or at least try to get close to it. Currently she's at 65%. Now, if I was a very high skill level priest, I would be doing this in the higher level area, but because I'm not, I'm doing it here. I'm an old feline, got some years on Seabash even. Yeah, Seabash is 40, 41, or thereabouts. I think somebody else must be mobbing the monsters because right now I'm not finding too many. Ooh, this is not good. Yeah, I've seen you on Seabash's stream. Yeah, the kitty's always there. He's awesome. Into the light! Let's go. This is why I love the High Priest class, because it's so easy to leech. Well, area dependent. Trying to find a good Model 1 PS3 to sell Seabash so you can stream as PS1 to PSP. Oh yeah, like the original fat PS3s. Those are pretty rare now because a lot of them have failed. It's hard to find a good one of them in working order. But the only one I have modded in stock has no HDMI out. Oh, that sucks. Oh. I used to have a PS3, but it wasn't like the original fat one. Actually, I had two of them. One was the slimline and the one with the kind of sliding case, so... Last two models of it, I believe, one where they removed all of the additional ports, and the hardware PS2 compatibility, and the really odd one with like the sliding door on the top. Yeah, those are the only two models I had. I've got a ton of Slims. I used to manage a rental store. Wow, you should hold on to those. People use the chips from them to repair the fat PS3s. So I've heard. I think you take like the CPU off them and put them onto the fat PS3. So I've heard. I'm not a technician, so I can't say for certain, but I do know people like to take parts of them to repair the older consoles. And made a bit of side money modifying consoles, making custom controllers. Did you do, let me see, any region 3 mods, like so they can play all region games, like a mod chip? Because mod chips back then were pretty popular. I mean, not so now, but obviously. But mod chips back in the day, oh boy, they were so popular. Yeah, it does. I've seen them and it's quite intensive work. I still get the occasional mod chip order for Switches these days. Oh yeah, I bet, because it's not exactly easy work. You must be very skilled to actually pull it off. I respect that. Because if I was into modded stuff, like, you'd be the type of person I'd be going to get the mod done. But I haven't had a modded console for a long time now. It's been years. Ooh, no, I don't want to blow up one of these. You should look into the PS4 scene. It's blown up at present. Why? What's happened to it? Has it been jailbroken? Are they using it for an emulator? Like to emulate other consoles? PS4 has an in-house Saturn emulator. Oh, there we go. Sega Saturn one. That explains it. I knew it had to be used for emulation, but I didn't know what console. Ooh, there goes another person. You see that? They were mobbing the monsters, so... Out of respect, we don't follow them. We don't take their mobs. We let them have their monsters. And we have ours. Because that's how we roll. We don't kill steal. We respect the other high priests. Okay, this is going to be a bit dicey. PS4 can currently play PS1, PS2, Saturn. Oh yeah, being able to get to the Saturn? That's awesome. Oh, look at that, we got a card. Let's go. A card is 0.01%. And I mean, I know a zombie card isn't much to speak of, but heck yeah, we just pulled a card. Check it out! We got loot. We got one card. Already. That's awesome. Now, if I'd been an Evil Druid card, I would have been hype. Because Evil Druid is a great card. The PS5 has all that same stuff, but got to be really old PS5 to do fun stuff. Yeah, I got the zombie prisoner card. I mean, it's pretty much worthless, but you know what? Every card is 0.01%, so I kinda hit the lottery, even if it's junk. It's a junk card, but I'll take it. The problem is I can't actually use that. Yeah, I'll figure that out later. I would have to get shoes my ninja could use, and she doesn't have slotted shoes just now. We actually can check that, so let's see. Can she take a card? Because I don't know. Currently, she has no slotted shoes. Alright, you know what? I'll get a card and shoes for her later. And we'll go with that. But for the time being, we are just going to keep leeching. So my goal here is, I just really want to see this ninja get to 99. She's been stuck at 98 for so long that I just want to say that I've done it, you know? That is why PS3 Fat is such a unique, ugly duck console. It actually has the physical hardware in place to authentically run PS1 and PS2 stuff, absolutely, yeah. I'm surprised they even did that backwards compatibility. I mean, they don't do it now, but yeah, it was great that they did it at the time. It just sucks that it was done on a version of the console that, well, happens to fail a lot. If it had been like stable like the slim PS3, absolutely, there'd be so much more on survival. Yeah, I know, that's the worst part. If it could just like survive, it would have been such a better console. It's too bad. Oh, this is a lot. Let's see how much we can pull. Oh yeah, this is gonna be awesome. Now we just have to be careful that we don't get ourselves beat up, so... Let's see how much we can get together. Okay, I feel comfortable with that. Because sometimes if we wail on you, then yeah, it's not a good time. And that's because you get a cast delay of about 3 seconds, where you can't do anything. The reason I have my fat PS3 with no HDMI is because the board burned. Ouch. Well, at least it's still working, so that's something. I mean, let you have a working one. So I used to have a number of good horror games for the PS2. I had Siren, let me see, and a bunch of other ones. So I was a horror game collector on the PS2, and I had some of the dot hack games and all that sort of stuff. But I traded it all off because, well, I kind of moved on from the console. Do I regret getting rid of those games? Kinda, because some of them are like worth hundreds now. It's crazy how the price of them has gone up. Genuinely, I don't think retro gaming will ever go out of fashion, and the prices will only keep going up. Ooh, I got a fly. I don't want to fly. But you know what? I'm going to deal with it. Oh, she does? I had the original dot hack games, and then I had the dot hack VU. Yeah, so there was like 7, I think. The first 4, which I loved a lot. And it came with the anime DVD, which is really unique. They not only gave you the game, but they gave you like an anime episode disc. What was it called? Hack Liminality? Yeah, Liminality. Weird name, but I believe it means like in between. Oh yeah, did you ever play the final of Hack GU? There were 3 games on the PS2 for Hack GU. And I remember like the dungeon where you had to go up about 100 floors. So you had to go up about 100, or was it 70 to 100 floors without break? That was like my biggest hack challenge. The Hack GU series actually just got a HD remaster last year. Oh, for what console? I think Steam, Switch, PS4, PS5. Well, if it's on Switch, I might just check it out, because I really did love all of the dot hack games, and Hack GU, that was a lot of fun. So I would have to say that Shino and Atoli were my 2 favorite characters. I liked them because they were like the hero type. They're basically like priests or priestesses, so I always like to play a hero class, so as you can see, I've got a high priest, and that's what I play. Entrance. Oh, he was cool. I remember when he finally realized that his cat was basically not what he thought it was, and he was so sad. And the cool part about the Hack GU games was you could actually marry one of the side characters. Like, you had the option to have a game that lets you marry one of your cool characters was pretty cool. You didn't get that in the first dot hack game. So I believe I had my character marry Atali, Shino, and there was a kind of red-headed A red-headed blade master. I don't remember her name, but it was a red-headed blade master and she was kind of hot-tempered. So I pretty much had my character marry all the predictable characters. I know, right? Picking the obvious characters to marry. My bad. Okay, yeah, that's it, yeah. Alcade, Atali, Shino, they were my favourite characters, and I did the wedding ending for each one of them. But out of all the weddings, I liked the Alcade wedding. But hey Stig, welcome in. I was a fan of Pi and Pyros. Pyros the Third. Oh, he was funny. He was a big, dorky guy with a spear, wasn't he? Do you remember how you could go on a motorbike and drive about the map? Just be able to jump on your motorbike and go cruising? And then there was whatchamacallit, Mecha Grunty. Mecha Grunty! I remember Mecha Grunty. Thank you for asking, Stick. I'm sure they're doing awesome. I'm doing awesome too. Right now we're doing a bit of Ragnarok Online. It's the old RPG. And I just want to level my ninja up a bit. We're going to do some Dynamax adventures, but sadly that got cancelled. So no Dynamax adventures today. I'll be back next week. Cassio was a wild addition. Yeah, he was. He started out like a jerk who really didn't care about anyone. Well, anyone except Shino. And he came good. He developed. I liked that a lot. He went from being someone you didn't like to someone you thought was awesome. I'm off tonight just to watch about some soccer. Well, I'm glad you got a day off, and yeah, when you watch soccer, hope you enjoy it. What match are you going to watch? Who's playing? I mean, I don't know because I don't really follow sports, but I can chill tonight. I'm not even sure there's playing. I'll check in a bit, bro. No problem. Do what you need to. It's all good. I'm glad you're here. I appreciate all of you. Alright, what's our percentage at now? She's gone from 64 to 67. So that's a plus 3% gain. I'm definitely going to have to get her some shoes and put that zombie card into it so I can level up faster. Also, in regards to your earlier statement, heck yeah, there are tons of great thrift shops and retro gaming shops outside of Akihabara to get inexpensive classic consoles. Yeah, Japan has a great supply of stuff. It's too bad I'm not there. Oh yes, Webcatcher, it's been a testing time, LOL. Many ways. Hot weather, hard times, long shifts. Also, my crack addiction, gunplay or gunpla. Gunpla. Am I saying that right? Sorry. Gunpla. Yeah, apologies about that. I misread it about 2 times. Gundam plastic model kits. Oh, you do models? I didn't know that. Model kits, yeah. Painting them, I guess, is a lot of fun. So, Lumion and Blitz, don't know if you know them or not. Well, they like to do models as well, so they do a lot of model painting. Yeah, so Blitz is the dungeon master who was doing our last Dungeons and Dragons thing. Yeah, he's into all that sort of stuff, and he loves to play card games too, so yeah. Oh, D&D. God, love the stuff, but so expensive. Really? How expensive is it? Because, you know, I don't buy the stuff, so I don't have a point of reference. For the same price of one of my your Gundams, I can only get 3 of 5 full miniatures for D&D, which is easier to 3D print. Wow, that sounds pretty bad. So how long have you been doing model painting and that sort of stuff in general? Has it been about the same time you've been into consoles, or did that come afterwards? Print is the way to go. Well, I suppose it depends on the material you're printing with, but yeah, if you can print it, then go for it. You'll save a lot of money. You just have to find the actual models. Whew. I always hate running into these ones. Okay, let's see. Now that you mention it, I guess it was the same time I started modding, when the SNES was popular, about 32 years ago. Wow, that is a long time. You must have a lot of models. And by a lot, I mean a lot, like 32 years worth? I bet that's worth a pretty penny. But not as much as it means in memory and sentiments, because you know, you can't put a value on the memories and the good times. Could believe it, endings. Like, I recommend you have a lot of dishes in the air. Okay. You lost some? Oh, that's not great. I know what it is to lose items. I used to have a bunch of games and consoles when I was younger, but they got lost in transit, and I lost a lot of my Sonic memorabilia because I used to be a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog when I was a kid. So I kind of lost a bunch of stuff in one particular house move. Never got it back, and some of that stuff is just basically unobtainium, or it's like too pricey, so I kind of gave up on it. Plus, I'm not exactly a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog anymore, so I'm not really all that fussed. I lost stuff. It happens. The fan games of Sonic, absolutely. That stuff is still going pretty strong. It's kind of like Pokemon and all the fan-made mods. There's like so many of them. Was never really into the SNES, to be honest, that kitty. Oh, what were you into, Webcatcher? What's your console of choice? No, I didn't mean to hit it. Come on. Come on. Let's do this. Sonic Classic Heroes is one of the most amazing pieces of work. I haven't heard of that one actually. So my favorite Sonic character is Tikal. You know, the one that goes along with Chaos. Tikal and Chaos. But Tikal never really gets into any games, so like she was in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle Mode. And I think she was in a mobile game that got cancelled, but you never really see Tikal, or Chaos about, so I'll catch you tomorrow, guys, hopefully. God bless you and all. Take care, Stick. Bye. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate you. You're awesome. Classic Heroes, made by many of the folks who worked on Mania, it is 1 and 2 with 3 players simultaneously switch between Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Yeah, that's exactly it, the kitty. She was the Emerald Shrine Guardian, and Chaos was inside the Master Emerald, so... Okay, Webcatcher says, I was into the Dreamcast and the Saturn. Well, you have good taste, Webcatcher, because those are great consoles. Especially the Saturn. That was underappreciated, and it should have had more love because, well, it had so many great games, especially in Japan. I suppose you could say the same about the Dreamcast because the Dreamcast got a whole lot more games over in Japan. I think so. What I heard was the person who had been managing the Dreamcast in Japan, he put his what would you call it, his whatever his money after he died into keeping the Dreamcast going in Japan. So the Dreamcast went to I think about 2008 in Japan, but out here in the West, it was just like dropped about 2001, and it was like dropped like a bomb. But in Japan, they got like about 5 to 7 more years worth of games, which we didn't get. And I'm kind of bummed about that because just think about what we could have had over here that never came over. I had the Sega channel and it was my preference, but the SNES had way more ways to tinker with it. Oh wow, I actually never got to see that. I'm impressed. Maybe even a bit jealous. I never seen the Sega channel. And I almost died because, well, my character went into auto attack. That was so funny. The price of my collection is Luna 1 and 2 as well as Popful Mail for Sega CD. Okay, I do believe I have heard of Luna. The name does sound familiar to me. But as for Popful, actually I have no idea about that one. What is that game about? Popful Mail? For the Sega CD. Sega Channel was limited in its release, but it had games that never got released. That's too bad. I feel like I missed out on so much of like the console stuff back then. I mean, if you didn't have internet or you were in the wrong part of the world, you kind of just like missed out. It had Megumi Bara of Slayer's fame voice the red-headed elven female protagonist, a bounty hunter out to make it big. There's a let's play off on my channel actually. Okay, well if you want, feel free to drop the link in the chat and I'll check it out later. Or if it doesn't let you actually share the link, let me see. You can drop the link into my Discord and under the gaming section, and I'll definitely check it out. Either way, I'll definitely give it a check out. Yeah, I don't know how YouTube is when it comes to like sharing links in chat, so it can be a bit trigger happy, so if it doesn't let you do it, that's the other way to go about it. I'm actually streaming Ragnarok 2 later this evening. Well, if I'm still up, I'll make sure to check it out. Actually, I need to do this real quick. I mean, it's just target priority. Yeah, I have a promotion section in my Discord, so if you do go to Streamlit, feel free to put it in there, and people in my Discord will get to see it too. Awesome, thank you. I'm sure you meet some cool people, like Blitz and other ones, yeah. It's always nice to meet other people from different sides of the gaming community, you know? Like, bring our communities together, meet new people, have a good time. If I'm still about the kitty, I'll pop in. Awesome, glad to hear it, Webcatcher. More the merrier. Ooh, it's a lot down here. Let's go! Look at the amount I've got down here. I love it. You also like playing the Master System? The Master System it definitely had some interesting titles, depending on where you lived, of course. The Master System, it was pretty short-lived in some places, like, but it went on for like 2 decades in Mexico. They must have had at least 20 different versions of the Master System. It's pretty wild how Mexico like latched onto that Master System. It just like kept going and going. Different versions, so many of them. And a lot of games that just were only ever in Mexico. The soundtrack of Summer Games is burned into my brain. I'm not sure I have that one. Summer Games. Yeah, but I do like with the classic games, some of the tunes are really repetitive and just keep going and going. I think we called it chip tune, as in like chip and tune, chip tune music. It definitely had its own quality. The funny part about the Master System was that if you were in Japan, you could actually get yourself a Master System that supported additional audio tracks, but that would stick Japan only, and if you wanted that outside of that, you'd have to get your console modded, and then you need specific games because not all games had the additional music, not all of them. There was only some that got the additional music, and even then you need that Japanese console or your console to be modded to actually hear it, but the difference was quite good. So I have Outrun, and I have Yeast, or what's it called? It's basically RPG. That had some additional music too that could only get on a Japanese or modded master system, so... It was repetitive and harsh, but it was the only Master System game I had when I was little. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, like, so few music tracks, and yeah, we just kept going over and over, and it just got stuck in your head. Uh-oh, Dark Lord will be respawning soon. That's exactly what I did not want to see. So, Dark Lord is the pain in, rear? Yeah. You can kill my character in one hit, basically, so... I might actually go into the other area if I see it. Because I don't want to be dealing with the Dark Lord, so yeah. We'll go up into the churchyard and maybe wander about there for a bit. So let's just go head up that way. Ooh, somebody died. Let's see if I can resurrect them. Let's go. 1 HP resurrected. You know what? That always happens. And you know why that happens? That's because people drag mobs into the center area just so they can kill all the AFK priests. I mean, it's mean, but people do it. They like to kill people who are AFK. I mean, that's why my ninja is following my character, because I don't want anybody to kill my ninja. I don't want my ninja to die, because every time you die, you lose 1% experience points. And when you're up at about 95 plus, it becomes a pain just to get that 1% back. Okay, let me say this. It really was. She was such a sweet lady when I was older. She actually camped out for a copy of FF7 and bought me a copy too, under the condition that I traded any secrets I found. Nice. It sounds like you knew someone awesome. I must have missed the message, so let me just check that. The Dreamcast was the greatest console of all time. Fight me. It definitely was. It was so short-lived, at least in the West. It was too bad. Sega was pretty much bankrupt by the time they got it out. Let me see what I missed. That was a stroke of good fortune with your grandparents, supplying you with anime and games. Okay, I found that my grandma was married to a sailor who was stationed in Misawa. She learned Japanese and always brought me anime and games growing up. Yeah, definitely, you were very lucky to have a relative like that. And it's really cool that she learned Japanese. That's awesome. Do you yourself know Japanese? Like, or do you go for the subtitles? Because I only know a partial amount of Japanese. I'm not fluent, not even close. But I do know how to read it some, and I'm proud about that. Obviously, when it comes to kanji, well, not so much. I can't really read much of that. FF7 was pretty awesome too. Yeah, Webcatcher, FF7 was one of those games that really made Final Fantasy popular in the West. Before then, you had some releases on the SNES, but it never really blew up like FF7 did on the PlayStation, so FF7 was definitely a breakout game for Final Fantasy. I took it away from being a more niche Japanese game into the mainstream and the whole world. So I had good times with FF7. I remember like my first encounter with FF7 was along the lines of I had a friend at school and they had a copy of FF7 and they gave me a loan of their game and their memory card, so that was my first exposure to FF7. Oh hey Blitz, welcome in. I do love Tifalo. Forget Meg. Okay, then it's Tifa today. It will just drop your link. So here's Blitz. He's our Dungeons and Dragon Master extraordinaire. He was hosting our D&D on Tuesday, and he will be doing so on next Tuesday. Welcome in, Blitz. I appreciate you dropping by. And Blitz was live streaming Ace Attorney earlier, doing voiceovers. So if you're curious and haven't checked out Blitz's channel, by all means use the link above. He's got a lot of awesome content. And he's a great all-round person. My voice is tired. I voiced a lot of characters today. I know, and especially that guy with the very deep voice. Was it like the embassy guy with the long nose and all those badges on his chest? Yeah, you did a lot. And hey, you got rid of the lisp. So it's all good, huh? That was funny though, right? The way the audio was in last D&D. And there was little bits of it where it just got weird. Oh, it was funny. You sounded good to me. Absolutely. Yeah, I didn't hear any of it. You sounded perfect. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't get to listen to all of it because I had to make a video for someone, but I got the video made. And yeah, so I might go back and listen to the rest. I mean, after I'm done here. Ooh, we got an item. Okay, what item did we get? Let's magnify it. We got a book. And what else did we get? We got a bow. So our book is... It's a Bible. Oh, look at that. There goes our hero, a knight in shining armor, off to kill the Dark Lord. That's awesome. That means I don't have to leave the area because that dude's just gonna kill the MVP. Let's go. I'm happy. I can keep farming zombies and not have to worry about being killed by the MVP. Was Alba from Investigations 1? Oh yeah, the kitty. If you have any D&D questions about how we're playing D&D, if it's like 5e or something else, then Blitz can tell you because he is the dungeon master. He knows everything. But she did have some questions for me during the D&D. Unfortunately, I didn't have all the answers. Compared to me, you know everything. Just saying, like, for me knowing almost zero, you in comparison know a lot more. I was trying to hype mix on playing 4E Pixies, I know. Yeah, I didn't know they were good, but they definitely sounded interesting. Maybe if I ever end up in D&D again, I might just do that, you know? Because I don't always play the same character, so being an elf once, if I do it again, I won't be an elf. I'll be something different. Me, on a campaign. I don't know about that. I would need to know so much just to even be able to do that. And I don't know if I could learn that much. Also, wasn't awesome Pathfinder 2E? A lot of scary stuff for new players, but has a lot of great rules. I played Pathfinder and I loved it. I have the book for 2E, but haven't run it or played it. Okay, Webcapture says that should be a bundle of fun. Mix, plan a campaign. No, it'll be a disaster. It'll be a disaster. I'm telling you that right now. Be a disaster. Right, you just plan the campaign. I help you with the rules. Yeah, he tried to kill the Dark Priest, and he died. Let's resurrect him. So yeah, that's what happens when you challenge the Dark Lord. You get wrecked, and it's why I'm avoiding it. That's 2 people have found dead. One by the Dark Lord, and one by grief. Ooh, long story. I don't know if I should say. Blitz probably has a good idea, don't you, Blitz? I was looking forward to not getting Buzzwell again. I hope she's good. Okay, fun story. Oh, not so fun. After I ended my, what's it? Lord of the Rings Return to Moria, I went in to play I'll say the word, Pocopia. And immediately Blitz will know what happened. Immediately Blitz knows what happens when Lumion sees Pocopia. Well, she played it to about 7 or 8 in the morning, her time, so she was up to about, I think about 7 or whatever time, her time. But yeah, she was up crazy late playing Pocopia. Yeah, and she sat in her computer chair the whole time. Not anywhere comfortable, like on the computer chair for like 10 hours playing Pocopia. About that, yeah. So it's basically a Pocopia marathon. I mean, I was there for a while, but I can't keep up with the time zone she has, so yeah. But I did know she was there, she played a lot of Pocopia, a lot more than me, probably about up to 10 hours. And then she went to sleep. Ooh, fly, I don't like those. Now this is why I run Holy Light, because it's my only way as a priest to actually deal with those. I can't physically damage them by punching, but by doing this, I would do nothing because I do so little damage, but with Holy Light, I can take him out. Now this week I bought a few games because of the summer sale, and I just bought a 3D printer after wanting one since they became a thing. So I can spend anything. So I can't spend anything for a while. Wow, we got a 3D printer? That's gonna be a lot of fun. You'll be able to make your own models. Or download models that people made and just print them off. You can pretty much make your own little game army, whether it be D&D or whatever else you want it to be. I'm happy for you, yeah. And you're also getting a home soon, so that's awesome too. Yep, for my own uses, but can also make money from it to make up for cost. Absolutely. They definitely give you return value if you start printing and selling models. Wow, we did well. We were just talking about 3D printers with the kitty, coincidence. Well, as Seabash would say, synchronicity. But yeah. The kitty is my twin. Maybe. It might be. I'm joking. But yeah, I think they were talking about 3D printing for sure. I don't know if they have a print themselves, but so Blitz, have you ever played this game before, or is this your first time seeing it? It's an old RPG, and yeah, 24 years old. That's when it came out, 2002. It's now 2026. 24 years have passed, and it's mostly just private service now, but there's an official one, I think. Never played it. Good investment. Hmm? Yep, web capture, you're right. 3D printer is definitely a good investment. You could actually print off some cool Eevee stuff for Lumion because you know how she loves Eevee. No way, she ruined the ace today. Joking. Well, this Lumion. She likes to go hard on Procopia, and we all know it. We do. She hadn't played it for a couple of weeks, I think, at least not properly, and she just went so hard on it today. I was along there with her. We built a restroom. So yeah, she actually built toilets, believe it or not. Yeah, and you were there too. So she built toilets, and after that, she went and built houses. She built a play park, and she built a bridge. So after she built those toilets, she built all of that stuff too. That girl needs to sleep at normal times. I know, right? She's behind all of us, yet she still stays up the latest. Like, way beyond any of our times. Okay, so Blitz, what is happening here is, right, my main character in orange is a high priest, and she is expected to have a AoE, area of effect, undead attack called Magnus Exorcism, and we cast that on a bunch of mobs, and we both get experience points, and I have my ninja, which is the character in right, set to follow my high priest. And what they call that is leeching. You know, like a leech. My character just follows me around, like that, and it gets experience. So that's how I'm leveling that character up. Because leveling the character up on its own, too much work. And I don't want to deal with that, so I can just do it this way. And it's all good. So I can just grab a bunch of monsters and keep doing this. And she'll just like passively get leveled up. She's at level 98 out of 99. And her experience points are now 72%. Oh yeah, I see what you mentioned, Blitz. Apparently I had frame drops. 1 second. I think it's stabilized. I don't know what was causing that. I mean, obviously I didn't notice it on my end, but I'm looking at it now at dropped frames. It says I dropped 4,151 frames, which is a total of 1.4%. So yeah, I had a 1% frame drop, and I don't know where it came from. But it seems to have stabilized, so I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. I'm sorry about that. I really can't control what my connection does. I mean, you know YouTube be YouTube, and it does its YouTube stuff. Oh wow, my character almost died. Yeah. No, don't hurt her. Don't do it. Yeah, it should all be good now. If it's not, do tell me, because I'll try to do what I can do about it, but I can only do so much. But yeah, Blitz, if you ever want to try this game out, I'm on a server and I could help you try it out, but I know you're a busy person, so if you don't have the time, that's all good. I'm just extending an offer. Alright, as a change of scenery, we are gonna go in here. Oh. Uh-oh, that's trouble. I almost got my character killed. That's funny. I didn't come through the teleport, so let's see. Gotcha. Maybe someday. I'm starting a new game tomorrow, and it's going to be, from what I've heard, a very long game. It's an RPG. But whatever it is, I'm sure you make it awesome, and I'm looking forward to seeing you play it. Yeah, I still have to play that card game with you. What's it called? The D&D card game? Yeah, I got that game installed, so at some point, I do want to battle you in the card game. Magic the Gathering? Yep, that's it. I only have the basic deck, so I want to get like the Avatar basic deck, but I only got a small amount of cards, so well, I couldn't do that. But yeah, if I get more Avatar cards, I would love to play an Avatar deck. But for the time being, I only have the basic deck. So this part of the map is quieter, and the monsters give you less experience points, but we're just gonna walk around, you know, a change of scenery, and see how it goes. Right now, it's so freaking hot for me, like, it's hard to focus. I don't know how hot it is for you over there, but right now, I am not enjoying the heat. I mean, I don't like heat in general, but I'm more of a cold person. So we'll see how it goes if the weather gets a bit cooler sometime soon. Because truthfully, I'm dying here, like, this is getting me. Were you guys not meant to be playing Gunfire tomorrow? Oh yeah, I'm sure she'll be there for that. It's just today. Just today, that's the problem. That's all. So yeah, web catcher, I wouldn't worry. That should still happen tomorrow. I don't know what she's doing on Saturday or Sunday though, so... I mean, that would be up to her, so... And I won't be involved in it because I don't like to do streams on Saturday or Sunday because I usually do stuff between Monday to Friday and I want to take 2 days off, so... Saturday and Sunday, those are my days off. Because if I tried to do it every day, I don't know, I just couldn't handle it. It'd be too much. I need a day off. Oh, those sell good. I'll take them. These sell for about 3,000 each. And that's a Leaf of Resurrection. You don't want sleep deprivation. Heck no, I don't. Yeah, I don't want to be deprived of sleep. I don't think anyone does, at least not willingly, so... You definitely have to take days off, for sure. I was tempted to do it as well today since we weren't going to do Dynamax Adventures, but I decided against it and I put this up because I had recently reinstalled the game and I was like, you know what? I might want to put this on stream, see if anyone is interested, or might even want to join. But obviously, nobody wants to join just now, so that's all good. If they did, I would help them. Okay, make this clear this up. Oh hey, it came through. I don't get that. So the first time I went through, the actual character didn't follow me, but this time it did. That's weird. I think I streamed almost every day my first 2 years of streaming, not recommended. Yeah, I don't know even how he did that, but mad respect. I remember you telling me, and just think about doing it, streaming every day for 2 years, no break. I couldn't handle it. You have a lot more strength than I do. Try a 24-hour stream. Ooh, you did? What did you stream during those? I mean, I enjoyed it, so it was fine. What kind of stuff did you play during that? Like, Is it kind of stuff you play now, or is it just stuff you moved on from? Because I know you used to play Smash Bros. A lot. So I've been told. A lot more than you do now. Lots of games fell asleep in my chair near the end of it while hatching eggs. And I had camera on, so you basically did a sleep stream. I guess she woke up with a fright. I bet you're glad that you didn't sleep talk, huh? Imagine sleep talking during a live stream. That'd be pretty embarrassing. But you know, you're more likely to snore than you are to sleep talk, so... You have to find that and clip it. Good idea. Absolutely do it. Do it. Sleep talking, absolutely. Some people snore, some people sleep talk. Would be embarrassing, LOL? Absolutely. Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, Blitz, if you ever really want to do a collaboration, maybe you could play this. Like, I could help you level up, you could goof around. Anyway, it's just an idea. Just throwing out an idea. This game probably isn't your thing, because I know that you like the more serious stuff, but hey, it's an offer. Yeah, well, if you ever want to do like a collaboration just for one stream, try it out, pick your class, then absolutely I could help you with that. Yeah, it depends on what you say in your sleep. It sure does. Oh, Sheila, my beloved. Oh no, don't do that. Oh, please don't do that one. You never go let go of that spider joke, are you? You know what? When it comes to Dungeons and Dragons, I'm just going to be like, I transform into a spider. Just to annoy you. Because she'll be like, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. You're supposed to be annoyed about it. And I'll be like, well, I'm a spider now. What you gonna do about it? Yeah, I'm sure I'll find a way to make you forget. I just have to figure it out. So yeah, I'm just going to round my stream off here. I hope you all enjoyed watching me play this classic game. It's called Ragnarok Online. It's a 24-year-old RPG. Hey Jonas, thank you for dropping by the end. I appreciate you. We have Jonas in the house. Let's drop a link. And let's drop everyone's social media links. I don't know, is anyone live just now? Because if they are, maybe we could just do a quick raid and then bail. That'd be fun. Let's just see. I don't know if anyone's live, so we'll see. Just like drop in, say hi. You don't have to hang about because... Just because. If nobody knows live, Jeff, nonsense. How about we go to nonsense? Because I know he's been having a hard time, so... Okay, he's live now. Yeah, we can just drop in. You really don't have to hang about if you don't want to, but as long as you come along and drop a tag, it might help him feel better and help him keep his channel, because I know it's been a rough time for him. So my tag would be... And the link is... So I'd appreciate you if you copy that, the hashtag, and go over to the channel, and hopefully we can make him feel better. Because you got to support him and make sure he keeps his channel. Because he wouldn't want to lose him to the haters, so yeah, I'll see you there.